If you watched my last video, at the end of it, I was talking about how I feel like I'm in a season that I really don't know what that season is. Well, girl, I think I stumbled across something. Now, before I go on, I must say I'm not trying to self-diagnose myself, and I do plan on speaking with a doctor. But while I was studying, I came across something. And before we get into what that is and what that looks like, let me tell you how I stumbled across it. So if you've been watching my content for a while, you heard me mention a time or two, honey, that I used to be a personal trainer back in the day, okay? But as time went on, life started to happen. I lost momentum. And then there was a period that I didn't go back and get recertified because I didn't keep up with my continuing education. But last year is when I got back into studying. And if y'all hear the mowers outside, my apologies. They got like a whole semi truck out there with like equipment. My neighbors are getting something done. So it's pretty loud out there today. I apologize. So I signed back up to get recertified as a personal trainer and a nutrition coach, but this time I also added women's fitness specialist that specializes and focuses on women over 40. Now, don't ask me why I decided to add something else to my plate when I'm already dealing with home, family, running a business, working, doing content, honey, on top of having brain fog, girl. I just don't even ask me why. I don't know. When I say it out loud, it's like, girl, what is you doing? What are you doing? You are asking to crash out and burn. But while I was studying one of my chapters, I came across something that's called Perimenopause Depression. Now, everyone that goes through perimenopause may not experience this. And again, I am not a medical professional, honey. I just want to be able to share what I learned. In the event you do notice some of this could be something that you can speak to your health professional about, because I know that's something I plan on doing. But what really surprised me is that perimenopause depression doesn't typically look like regular depression as we know it. And it can show up as things like, I don't recognize myself anymore. Everything feels harder than it should. I used to be resilient, and girl, now I can't even cope. I feel angry all the time, or I'm emotional all the time. I feel detached from everyone, or my brain just doesn't work the way it used to work. And a lot of these really hit home with me because I've always been like a very resilient person, but I feel like things is just way harder now than what they should be, like even simple things. And sometimes I don't even recognize myself. So again, I'm not saying that this is what I have, but it's definitely worth talking to a healthcare professional about, especially if this lasts more than a couple weeks or is interfering with your work, your relationship, or your daily life. It seems like it's continuously getting worse, and definitely if it includes thoughts of self-harm. And when it comes to treatments, I'm not even gonna touch that. We're gonna leave that to the professionals. That's why they make the big bucks. That's why they went to school for all that time. We're gonna leave it to them while listening to our bodies and still advocating for ourselves, because those two go hand in hand. I ain't gonna be that girl to say, can y'all just give me 5 minutes before you all turn back on that weed whacker? I would never do that. But one thing I did find very interesting as I was going through my studies is that there is very strong evidence that exercise can actually help improve the perimenopause depression. Now, exercise will not fix everything, but it definitely shows how important exercise is to not only our physical, but also our mental and our emotional state. So it's all fine and dandy to be cute on the outside, but honey, it is not cute when you're not good on the inside, all right? Now, you already know that I've decided to switch up my content from doing fashion hauls to lifestyle with a little bit of fashion, because you know that's just who I am. But originally I wasn't going to bring any of the fitness stuff to the channel until I finished with the certification, but girl, I still got a while and I don't need to wait on that. Let's share this information now, okay? Also in July, I decided that I want to dedicate 30 days so I can work on my arms, girl, because I always say it, these arms twerk better than I do. Shake what your mama gave you. Hey, shake it. Now, that's not to say these arms will not be out this summer, because they will. Even though they're not where I want them to be, girl, they will be on full display, okay? You gotta love where you are now, and you can decide to improve if you want to. And I've already created a 30-day arm workout program. So what I'm gonna do is just share that. Closer to July, I'll start putting it in the community tab if you wanna do it along with me. But yeah, I'm dedicating 30 days. I'm gonna get these arms together. But I hope this video helped you in any kind of way. And if any of this stands out for you, any of things that we talked about, definitely speak with your healthcare professional. In the US alone, 1.3 million women every year go into menopause because our life expectancy has expanded, which is great. I love that for us. But there's so many more women that's going through it than back in the day. So we need these conversations. Let's have these conversations. But I will stop rambling, as I always do, and we'll catch up in the next video. I'm trying to see if you can hear the mowers. Girl, every time I sit down and try to record, it's something. It's something. Yeah, I think the mic is picking it up.